Okay, here we go. So on your car, we measured the rotors. The spec should be 12.64. We just measured it at 1452. So that tells me this rotor is wrong. We have the wrong rotor, wrong size, oversized. That's why you're getting smoky, because it's just way too thick and it's rubbing against the actual pads. Yeah, all this stuff should have been cleaned off too. This would cause vibration on the brake pad itself. I'm gonna take this off real quick and look underneath there. Also, so this has, you see this right here? There's a missing plate that goes over it. I'm kind of like this. This is a different car right here, but see this plate? The plate is missing here, which I'm suspecting he took off because he wanted to get thinner, hoping that it wouldn't rub. But yeah, there's a plate missing right here. Someone took it off. So you can see how this is called a dust cover. Looks like he bent it back thinking that it was hitting here. It's not hitting. It's pretty common in a lot of shops, even here, where this will hit against here and will have brake noise. But I can tell he bent it back thinking that that's where the noise is coming from. That's not the issue. I took the caliper bracket off. Once again, these should be replaced. Well, at least we replace them all the time. If we're gonna reuse them, we're gonna clean the hell out of them and make sure they're smooth and no rust, no grime, no nothing. As far as the rear, so we probably want to clean this off, get all this rust off so it sits flush. So when I put the rotor, it's nice on there. As far as the rear, I'm not going to even check them. I think we should just replace them all. If the front ones are going to be wrong size, I'm assuming the rear ones. We don't want to have to come back to this scenario again. Once again, replace all the hardware. And your shocks. So they're busted out. So see this? This is all oil right here. See all that? This is all oil. So you can see the two different colors. Let me see the other one. You can see how this is dry and this is wet. Dry and wet. So yeah, all that is oil. So it's a hydraulics oil that's leaking out. So we're gonna recommend the rear shocks you wanted us to take a look at. So this is your wheel bearing. The same thing as a shock. You see how there's different colors right here? That's because your wheel bearing's seeping or leaking out. Eventually that's gonna have to get done. One day it's gonna be leaking so bad that you can't, you can't hold the oils or the greases in. So same thing right here. You can see more color right here. You check these wheel bearings. Same thing with these wheel bearings. Hard to see on camera, but inside here, there's a lot of moisture. It's not dripping down. Looks like your oil pan's leaking. You can see this right here. So eventually one day your wheel bearings, that is your motor mount. We're looking at this right here. Where's my finger? We're looking at a crack right there. So it's starting to split. I can't see the back end of this bracket, but a little bit there. You know, that's the gist of what's going on with your car and your brakes. I think you want to start with redoing all the brakes, doing a brake flush. So that's really important. So lots of times when we see these scenarios, when a car comes in and it has metal to metal and or something like this where the brakes were rubbing constantly, it's gonna heat up the brake fluid inside your system and it's gonna thin it out and ruin it. So now you won't have the correct consistency, and what we want to do is replace all that fluid and get fresh fluid in there.
Let me cover también. De llevo.
He's just showing me right here a timing cover that's leaking or seeping. I'm not here for that, but just so you have information for yourself.